So hello, welcome to Mill City Anime. I'm your host 3C. Today we'll be talking prequels, sequels, and reboots. We live in a world of sequels, prequels, and reboots. This is especially true in Hollywood, which a major studio won't seem to touch a movie script unless it has a franchise, book series, or old TV show that it needs to tie into for a fan base. And right now it looks like the anime world is no different. We've had plenty of reboots over the years, most notably Neon Genesis Evangelion, Hellsing, Berserk, and Full Metal Alchemist. Now, in most of these cases, it was because the TV series got made, the manga wasn't finished, and ended up having a reboot that more faithfully followed the manga. And in some cases it was good, some cases it was not, some cases it was great. Opinions, we all have them. Mine's right. So basically what needs to happen is that some of these old series need to be revived in some sort of way, and some just need to be left alone. But today we'll talk about yes, Cowboy Bebop. Now, what we're saying is that the series lasted the 26 episodes. There was a movie, Knocking on Heaven's Door, which was excellent. Cowboy Bebop is a little bit different in the fact that most of the series was episodic. There was a few story arcs here or there, but basically anywhere from episode 10 to episode 23, the full cast is intact. We don't know what time frame the movie happened in, but the movie would have had to have happened in that particular time frame of episodes 10 to 23. Now, I've heard that people say, oh, well, they need more Cowboy Bebop, then they can just make more, more episodes, and they can just fit in wherever. And I thought that that might have been a novel idea. I mean, another movie would always be excellent, which basically could take place in any time frame as long as the crew is still together. But I think the real story with Cowboy Bebop is something that's only been touched on very, very briefly in the series. And it's Spike, Vicious, and Julia's love triangle with their time in the Red Dragons. Now, we're not doing a sequel, we're not doing a reboot. I think a prequel that leads into the events of Cowboy Bebop would be the best way to go. Because basically, you could have a season's worth of material with Spike and Vicious and Julia in the Red Dragon clan. They're basically their rise to power in the clan. The eventual betrayal between Julia and Spike and Vicious, and it would make for some great storytelling. I mean, the Battle of the Fallen Angels talked briefly about the Red Dragon clan. Jupiter Jazz talked briefly about Vicious's time in the Titan War. And obviously the Real Folk Blues, was the last two-part episode, dealt with a lot of the old issues too. But there is a great story there that could be told not dragged out. It could be told in one full season, and that would be very good, I believe. So you can actually see what happens with everything instead of just the little brief snippets that they give you in the series. So, prequel, Cowboy Bebop, make it happen. Alright, that's it for sequels, prequels, and reboots. I'm 3C, and as usual, hey, go watch some anime.